Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
I hope after so many days we are meeting now. We were with the lesson birth, page number 66. Before coming to the lesson, to have some feedback.
Sir, your mic is muted.
So I just want to have a feedback of the answer scripts. In general, I'm happy to see the paper. It is good. It was good. Or generally, your paper was good. But there are a few number of students were little careless in writing the long answers, 6 mark questions. We should not leave told you that I'm giving you a few students were not serious about the long answers. So if you are not serious about the long answers, you remember that you are losing six marks. So be careful to that. Secondly, coming to 1 mark questions. 1 mark questions. You get and around 8 marks. According to the new syllabus this year, 44 there are 1 mark questions. 44 1 mark questions. 8 marks and 6 marks are converted into 5 marks, and those marks are taken to 1 marks. So that means you are going to get a number of objective questions from the lesson. So reading of the lesson is very important, my dear children. Textbook reading is very important. This year, some of the students are thinking that this is +1. Next year we will show you, sir. This year is the place where we are formatting yourself. Once you get the format, next year you have to do only repeat and repeat and repeat. So by the end, your answers will be glittering. If you are trying to write next year, you will be the loser. So you are enjoying the days. At the same time, all the exams, according to the mark, 3 marks, 4 marks, in all the subjects, I am saying, in all the subjects. For all the answers should be based on the mark. Length of the answer should be there. 1 or 2 students have written the long answer with the points 1, 2, 3, 4. The biological structure 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it is a paragraph answer. It is a small paragraph answer, 2 marks. So it should be written in paragraph model. Don't write 1, 2, 3, 4. In the same way, also in the science papers also, or in the economics papers also, points should be there. Teachers would say you have to note down the points. You have to note down the points and underline. Then you expand it in a paragraph. Simply writing the points, all the 5 points may be there, but you won't get the 5 marks. You have to write as a 5 marks answer. So in this way, please note the way style of writing. Very important thing I am saying you. Clear? And 1 marks, name of the author, name of the poem, even that is wrong. Very few. I am talking about very few students. General impression. I told you, you have many have done very good, excellent. I am happy to that. And all the almost format also you have done it neatly. So if you repeat it again and again, your answer will be glittering. This is about your examinations. And one thing I want to tell you, you are my children. You are my children. My children should be, in the matter of academics and character, myself. I show you the way how to learn, how much to learn, what is the way to learn. You have to be with that. You should be with that. Sit and learn, do the works. If you have doubts, you may ask the teacher. If you have any doubt, you may go with the teacher. Clear the doubts. Dear my children, don't go with the doubts. We are in the real platform. We are in the real classroom. We are in the real mode of studies. And I would sternly say, I would firmly say, we are ahead of all with the syllabus. We are following as our regular school is going on. You need not worry about your studies. We take care of it. So be with your studies. In any matter of your confusion, in any matter of a doubt, you can call me, even though I am sick or whatever be there. That does not make any difference. So you can contact me, you can call me, and we will see. Okay, now we are coming to the lesson. Page number 66. There we have seen Dr. Andrew Manson and Joe Morgan. And Dr. Andrew have already reached his house to take care of the delivery of Joe Morgan's wife. And as soon as I sum up, as soon as Dr. Andrew reached there, attend me, Andrew realized that there is enough more time for delivery. So he thought of going down and take rest. But the lady there in the room thought that this doctor may run away from here, and when he returns, it may be late. So she takes a casual hospitality of giving him a cup of tea. Thus, Dr. Andrew reaches the kitchen. And there we were discussing about which word, do you remember? There we were discussing last class, we were discussing a particular word, Aryan, do you remember? We were discussing for a long time. Anyone, Amarnath? Mantelpiece. Did you ask your grandparents about mantle? No. I told you about drunkard's mantle. I told you about the mantle of the Petromax. I told the mantelpiece at European houses. 3 mantles I introduced. All these are not for the examination. I tell you for your general knowledge. English language and literature is a play of vocabulary. It is a play of vocabulary. If you have enough vocabulary, you will be excellent in your English. So that is why we are going far and wide with the single word. Okay. Now here we see When he was sitting inside in front of the mantelpiece, he heard the sound of coal breaking into pieces. That those words we have seen, the rustle of cinder in the grate, in the grill, all these things we have seen that paragraph. Next paragraph. His thoughts were heavy. His means Andrew, Dr. Andrews. Thoughts were heavy. Why it was so heavy? Do you remember? Can you, if you have some memories, you can recollect. Why his thoughts were very heavy?
He had a
He had he had some clash with his girlfriend, hot talks with girlfriends. And girlfriend told, I don't want you, you go. Girlfriend told Andrews, I don't want you go. You are not a good person. And with that heavy heart, he reached here. You see, his thoughts were heavy, muddled, mixed up. Muddled, it is mixed up. The episode he had witnessed, the incident, not a serial episode. In TV, nowadays you are watching episode number 33, episode number 63. Sharon, now today's episode, as many days, holidays were there for Corona, so many episodes. And Sharon was telling her sister that if I watch this series, I will not go out. So I will be kept away from Corona. Some students are doing this kind of answers. And parents are thinking that if they are sitting in front of the TV, they may not go outside. This is an escapism. Okay. So stop all these Corona episodes. So here, the episode he had witnessed at Cardiff station still obsessed him morbidly. Here, obsessed, troubled him morbidly, seriously. He was upset. When his girlfriend told that she doesn't like him, he was thinking about all the chocolates he had given, all the kebab he entertained her, all the cool drinks he entertained her, all the ice creams, everything he was remembering. Everything is a lost. Everything is a lost. He was troubled. He was troubled. He thought of Bramwell. He thought of a person, Bramwell, foolishly devoted to a woman. Bramwell was a man who foolishly loved a woman who deceived him sordidly. So while he was thinking about his girlfriend, he casually remembered about Bramwell. Who was Bramwell? Bramwell loved a girl. And he was fully dedicated to that love. At last, what happened? His wife left him. So he was thinking about the fate of Bramwell and thinking, the same fate I may have. My girlfriend also will leave me alone. Who deceived him sordidly of Edward Page, bound to the shrewish Blodwen. These are all different characters. Shrewish Blodwen is a ill-tempered character. Shrewish Blodwen of Denny, living unhappily apart from his wife. So he was thinking about Bramwell, who was living alone. He was thinking about the fate of Bramwell. His reason told, his thinking, his reason, his intelligence. Reason here, intelligence. His intelligence told him that all these marriages were dismal features. All the marriage contracts are having dismal features. All are unhappy events. No marriage contracts are happy enough. They have the dismal, bad smell, bad color, unhappy color, unpleasant color. What is the color of married life? That you do not know because you don't have that experience. But you might have experienced the color of the married people, your parents. Punya, what would be the color of the married people? Hmm?
Red.
Red. I am not asking about the physical color. I am asking about the psychological color.
Multicolored.
Multicolor. Anybody else? If you see multicolor, what will be your mind say? How will your mind will be?
All type of emotions.
All types of emotion will not come. Sorrow and happy, everything will come. Any one type will come, isn't it? If you see multicolor balloons, what will be your emotion? Dia? Tell me. What will be the emotion of multicolor balloons? With
Happy.
multi?
Happy.
Happy, happiness. Happiness is the color of married life. So, if your parents are very happy, the marital contract is fulfilled. Clear now? Achut? Understood? So, color of marriage is happiness. Happiness is the color of the mind. Clear? Here, Andrew thinks about Bramwell, and his color is always unhappiness. He is thinking about the broken relationships of different couples. And he is also thinking about his own relation with his fiancée. Fiancée means girlfriend. Fiancée. So, in his life, the color is, the taste is dismal, unpleasant. He is desperate now. It was a conclusion which, in his present state, made him wince. So it was a conclusion. He concluded at present, Dr. Andrew was in wince. Wince. He is in a way depressed. He is in wince. Made him wince. Made him depressed. Made him unhappy. He wished to consider marriage as an idyllic state. He considered marriage as an idyllic state, an happy state. Andrew thought, once I marry, my whole lifetime should be happy only. I should not quarrel with my wife. My wife should not quarrel with me. So some are laughing here. Some children should not quarrel with the parents. Parents should not quarrel with the children. Children should not be a burden to parents. Parents should not be a burden to children. Not you children, sons and daughters, grown up. Wife shall not be a burden to husband. Husband shall not be a burden to wife. According to Dr. Andrew, marriage contract, marital life should be always happy. Happy. He could not otherwise consider it with the image of Christine before him. His fiancee's name is Christina. Christine. So he is thinking about Christine and her relationship with him. her eyes. So he is thinking about her physical beauty. My Christina, so beautiful. You see her eyes, very beautiful eyes. And when she looks, her eyes are shining towards him. He is thinking about each and every happy moments that he spent with Christina. See, when he was with Christina, he was not thinking all these things. Clear now? Sometimes your parents, mother would say, when you quarrel with your mother, very often mothers would say, now I am here, so you don't know the value of a mother. You don't know my value. Once I am not here, you will understand my value. Oh, when I tell you to study and study, you don't like it. You are saying that what mother it is. Your answer I am saying. When your parents' mother asking you to study, Gauri, isn't it? Sometimes we say, Mama, what are you saying now? I am studying. Always you are asking me study. So Mama says, when I am here, I tell you to study. You don't know my value. When I am not here, you will understand, if my Mama was there, it would have been better. People say, nobody has the fragrance of the lily in front of the house. You are going to the shop to purchase lily. Lily's fragrance is so beautiful. And in front of your house, there is a lily plant. And you don't take the flowers from there. You go to the flower mart and you get flowers. Like this, when Andrew was with Christina, he was experiencing happiness. You see, Andrew was experiencing happiness. But he was not recollecting like that. When Christina has gone away and Andrew was alone, he fell into the state of depression, loss of hope. At that time, lonely he was sitting and he was recollecting the past. He was recollecting the past. Now he says, how beautiful we had the days before. We were enjoying the days. How many times we had gone to the ice cream parlor. And whenever she asked to pay by herself, I told, no, I would pay. How happy we were. He again thinks, I remember her eyes, how beautiful it is. When she looks at me, those eyes are coming towards me, attacking me. And he admitted no other conclusion. And he himself told, I don't want any kind of explanation. My Christine loves me. Even though she says, I don't love you, Andrew. I don't love you, Andrew. Still, Andrew thinks that my Christine loves me very much. I see many of my lads hiding behind the screen. Many of our lads, my children, hiding behind the screen. In all the places there is a connectivity problem. If you have a connectivity problem, don't open the video. Don't open the video. Otherwise you may open. Don't tell lies to me. If you don't have connectivity problem, don't open it. But if you have connectivity, please be sincere in front of Joshi sir. Joshi sir is sitting here. At least I want to see your eyes. As Andrew says, your eyes are coming towards me. Don't you feel that my eyes are coming to you? If you don't feel that, you don't love me. Annette, am I right? If you don't feel that my eyes are coming to you, Meenakshi, what is the meaning of Meenakshi? What is the meaning? Refer the dictionary or ask Mama, why did you put my name Meenakshi? What is the meaning? Karmadhare Samasam. Karmadhare Samasam. Okay. Okay, now last year you studied Hindi. Oh, so you don't know Karmadhare Samasam. Okay. Meaning the Akshiyodu Kudiyavalna. That is the meaning. Okay. So here you see, when you love me, you will look at me and I will feel your 100 eyes are coming towards me. And if you love me, you will experience my eyes are coming towards you. I did not say. Dr. Andrew said. Andrew is recollecting the loving relationship with Christine. When Christine was looking at him, he thinks that Christine's eyes were attracting him and he didn't want any other conclusion. This is only conclusion that I understand. I want to understand that my Christine is loving me very much. Even though she says 100 times, I don't like you, I don't love you, I don't love you. Dr. Andrew thinks that as many times Christine says, I don't love you, so many times Andrew thinks that I love you, I love you, I love you. That is the only conclusion he needed. It was a conflict between his level, doubting mind, and his overflowing heart, which left him resentful and confused. Underline, this was the problem for Andrew. The problem of all these problems was the conflict between his level, doubting mind. Doubting mind, if you doubt anybody, you cannot love him. Joseph tells you many things. Once you doubt him, you will not be able to do anything what he says. That will lead to failure. That will lead to failure. So, doubting mind and his overflowing heart. I know this is the reason I loved you very much. I should love a little bit less. Then you would come and ask me, love me, love me, love me. Oh, so he thinks that this is the reason that Andrew loved him more. Overflowing, loving heart. That is the problem. So, Christine was not wanting love because I was giving more. This was a problem which left him resentful and confused, made him in trouble. He let his chin sink upon his chest. He bent his neck down, stretched out his legs, stared broodingly into the fire. He was sitting on a chair. He stretched his leg towards the fire and bent his head, and his chin was on the chest. It shows a posture of despair. It shows a posture of despair. Despairingly, he was sitting there. He remained like this so long, and his thoughts were so filled with Christine that he started when the old woman opposite suddenly addressed him. So he was immersed. He was in 100% thoughts of Christine, and he was not aware about the situation, aware, surrounding. At that time, the lady came in front of him and called him, Doctor. Her meditation had pursued a different course. Susan said not to give her the chloroform if it would harm the baby. She is awful set upon this child, Dr. Batchelor. Susan, wife of Joe Morgan. The lady says, midwife, the lady says, Dr. Sahab, Susan said she doesn't want chloroform. Chloroform is a chemical, medicine. In order to keep your consciousness in a break. If you take chloroform, it will lead to unconsciousness. Consciousness will be at break. You will be in unconsciousness. So she said, don't give me chloroform. If it harm the child, if I take chloroform, if it harms the child, don't give me. Because she was so much worried about her child. She did not want to lose her child. She was very much worried about her child. Her old eyes warmed at a sudden thought. She added in a low tone, we all are, I fancy, I think, we all are worried about the child. He collected himself with an effort. He came into consciousness. It won't do any harm. Dr. Andrew said, chloroform will not do any harm to the child. It won't do any harm, the anesthetic. The anesthetic means chloroform. Chloroform is a medicine for anesthesia. He said kindly, they will be all right. Both the mother and child will be all right. You see, Dr. Andrew is just a passed out doctor. And he gave great confidence to the midwife. He said, mother and child would be all right. Here the nurse's voice was heard calling from the top landing. So the nurse called from there. Andrew glanced at the clock, looked at the clock, which now showed 3:30, 3:30 a.m., early morning 3:30. He rose and went up to the bedroom. He went up to the bedroom. He perceived that, he saw that he might now begin his work. He saw with his inner sight, he realized, he understood that he should start his work of this delivery. He should start his work. He realized, he calculated, he understood that he should start his work. An hour elapsed, passed. An hour passed. It was a long, harsh struggle, very difficult time. Then, as the first streaks of dawn, first row of light, first ray of light came, that is 4 o'clock or 4:30. You see, the first row of light from sun came, the first ray of sun came from sun, that is the breaking of outbreak of dawn, end of night, beginning of the morning, everything is same. Then as the first streaks of dawn strayed past the broken edges of the blind here means close the windows. So these rays are coming through the broken holes of the windows. The child was born. lifeless. Underline. As the first streaks of dawn strayed, underline. Strayed means entered, came. Underline. The child was born lifeless. You see, Dr. Andrew said, no problem, we will give chloroform, mother and child will be all right. And the delivery is over. The child is lifeless. Child seemed to be dead. The rest we will see tomorrow. Okay, I end the class. We will see on Friday. Okay, thank you. I end the class.